Okay, welcome back to Whitehouse Farm. Today we're going to be taking a look at the microwave. Um, so what's going on with the microwave is the lights and everything will turn on. Um, you could turn and start it, but it only counts down, it doesn't start. And a lot of times it could be three different things. It could be either the door sensors or the diode. The diode could have burned out and it's not giving the power to the magnetron, or it could be the magnetron itself. So I ordered some door pieces because they were only like $2 or $3. Um, if that doesn't fix it, or if that's not what's wrong with it, then I'm going to check the diode as well while I'm in there. But the diode would be the next thing that I would replace. And then magnetron, obviously the last thing. Try and start at the cheapest and hope that fix it. If not, then we'll move up and we'll replace either the diode or the magnetron. But what we'll do, we'll go ahead and open this up and I'll show you how to do that. And this is a convection and microwave oven. So very first thing you want to do is unplug this sucker. That way there's no power on, although you still have a capacitor in here which can give you quite the shock, so you'd want to go ahead and ground that capacitor out so when you're dealing with any parts in the microwave you won't get seriously shocked or even worse. So this one's pretty easy. This top actually pulls up and slides out, so we take that off and we'll set that over there. Next thing, we'll go ahead and take this piece off, and I can tell I definitely got to clean this. It's got grease all over it, looks like. Fur balls. Dust, a lot of dust. So we'll take that off, and then we got to take this screw out here. Alright. Open this up. And this thing should just pull up. Yep. Kind of hard with this one hand. Okay. Alright. We'll let that rest there. Alright, and there's your capacitor back there. So you want to go ahead and ground that out. Different microwaves have different spots for the capacitor, but it's all the same. Just make sure you use an insulated screwdriver like this. Make sure you're not touching any metal, or a set of pliers or a needle nose to get in there and ground it out. It's real simple. So you just touch touch it so that you're touching both of them, both the ends on the capacitor. All right, so these are what the door sensors look like, and they click. This, if the door is not shut all the way, the microwave won't start. So always check and make sure that your door is shutting properly before anything. So, and you know what? I can see this one right here. If you can see that, it looks like it's burnt out. So that's kind of a good sign for me. So hopefully it is just that sensor there. So let's unplug that actually. unplug that wire there. Need a little more room. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look how that's burnt out. Huh. Alright. Let's pull that door sensor there. That pops right out. You just move this tab, and on the back there's a little tab in there that holds that in, and see, that's when the door shuts, it'll complete the circuit, and when the door is open, the circuit closes off. Okay, let's make sure I got the right part here. So SZM V16 FA63. Okay, because there's two of them that mine came with. One for the bottom, which is down here, and one for the top. And as you can see, there's different colors. These are like a darker orange, and that's a light orange. So yeah, and this is the old one. That's the new one. You can tell it's kind of burned. And alright, so this just snaps back in there. So that's back in there now. It's the replacement one up top there. Okay, so we got that plugged back in. I just got to plug this back in. And let's make sure everything's plugged back in, and slide that back in. And what we can do now, we can test it before we go ahead and start assembling everything. So I'll plug that back in. Oh, there we go. Alright, so got it working. That's what it was. So that's a quick and easy, simple fix. So once again, start at the lowest cost for replacement parts, unless you could diagnose it right off the bat. That one, the wire was actually burnt, so that's a really good indication that it was probably that door sensor. And we didn't even have to replace the bottom sensor. So now we actually have a spare sensor for the bottom. So if that one goes bad, we can replace it. But yeah, quick and easy. Just make sure that you unplug everything and then ground out your capacitor, and then you can work on it safely. But yeah, so you saw how easy that was. A lot better than going out and spending another, $800 or $1,000 on another oven. So yeah, and that was like a $2, $3 part. A lot of people, they'll get it like that and it won't be working, and they don't know what's wrong with it. So yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully it'll help diagnose some stuff. You got to open it up, look in there, look at the wires, and then look at the diode, check that out. Yeah, and go from there. You also have fuses in these. A lot of times the fuses can blow, and that can just be your simple problem. And there's the fuse right there that you would replace, right inside there. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing back together. Hope you guys enjoy, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me. All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, Obo. Bye, guys.